bad luck? I tell you about bad luck. Getting into an ambush not meant for you, that is bad luck. I was trying to cross the border when it happened. Damn Imperials. They brought me into Fort Helgen, destined to be killed. People were looking at us like we were some kind of animals in a circus. I could already feel the executioner's axe on my neck. I still hate them for it. Although we had some high-class prisoner with us, I was second. I wished it to be over already. And then it really got weird.
It's in the ground.
A dragon attacked the fort, helping me escape. Unintentionally, I guess. I barely got on my feet after the attack and followed a stormcloaked soldier into the safety of a tower. All around me, people died, and I felt no sympathy. They got what they deserved. We ran through damaged buildings, staying out of sight of the dragon as good as possible. But it was always there, burning its image into my mind. The man I followed led me through the castle, where we met some resistance. Imperials had fled into the dungeon to escape the dragon's wrath. They could not escape mine.
I cannot best you.
Eventually we made our way to an old path through the mountain, which led us to a small town called Riverwood. I parted ways with my new friend and went into town to celebrate my new freedom by selling some loot I acquired. So my first stop was in the local trader, where I barged into an interesting conversation.
No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Turns out that some thieves had stolen a claw from him. A claw made of solid gold. He offered me 100 septimes, so of course I said yes. He told me that they were camping just outside of Riverwood, in a place called Bleak Falls Barrow. A sinister looking place, full of dark whispers and bone-chilling coldness. And that was where I headed next. Some of the bandits made camp inside the ruins, and I got rid of them. Not even worth mentioning. Those riddled, though, and the traps were quite impressive. Impressive and deadly, every single one of them. The last of the bandits, the one with the claw, I found later on in the web of a giant spider, which I had to kill. The bastard tried to run, didn't do him any good. And all that was even before I got to the really old and abandoned parts of the ruin. Old tunnels reaching deep under the earth, full of old inhabitants who couldn't stay dead. Until I reached the final room where the bandits wanted to go all along. I opened the door, sealed without the golden claw, and found riches. Later that day I bought a horse, and that's the story on how I got my horse. If you want to know how I got these scars, you have to come back tomorrow and buy more beer.
I ain't done nothing.
Of Alduin's doom, the sweet song of Skyrim, sky-shattering doom.